Hello guys, James Nicholas here at Selhurst Park. Arsenal have won 5-1, resounding win in the end. I think it was a bit more complicated than that. My headline today is going to be that Arsenal embraced the chaos. This was a much more chaotic game. Someone at half-time said to me, it's a bit like watching Ange ball. I don't know if I go quite that far, but there was more chaos. Arsenal looks a bit more suspect defensively. I think that was partly down to individual performances. David Raya a bit shaky in those first 20 minutes. William Saliba very shaky in that opening 45 minutes. And partly structural as well. You know, we saw Kai Havertz come into the team in that left 8 role. I think Arsenal sacrificed something defensively a little bit by having Havertz and Jesus both on the pitch at the same time. But there is a trade-off, and it meant that when balls were coming into the box, we often had two attackers within the width of the goal. You know, if you look at the first goal, we scored Gabriel up there, Thomas Partey up there. We piled men into the box, and we got our reward with the goals today. One big negative to discuss, which is Bukayo Saka picked up a hamstring injury in the first half. Looked to be the same hamstring he did before. He knew straight away. Let's hope he caught it early and it's not too serious. Either way, I mean, you think you're going to be looking at an absence of several weeks. I thought Gabriel Martinelli did really well on that right-hand side when he went over there. And it tells you something about the form of Gabriel Jesus that he stayed through the middle. You know, I think previously when Trossard came on, he might have played at 9. You might have put Jesus wide. Not at the moment, not the form he's in. 2 more goals today, and I think he'll be kicking himself he didn't get the hat-trick. Had a brilliant chance right before Martinelli's goal. Came close with the header as well before Havertz's goal. But I don't know, I was reminded watching Jesus today, and I have to sort of have some caution here because it is such a dramatic turnaround. I was reminded of all the good things he brought to Arsenal when he first came into the club. You know, the combinations with Martinelli, with Odegaard, the fluency that he adds to the attack, the interchanging of positions. I think he adds a dimension that I'm not sure Kai Havertz quite has in his game. I think he's a different sort of centre-forward Havertz. So, really good performance from Jesus, and 85 minutes in the tank as well. That's a big step forward for him, off the back of 90 in midweek. Really, really good week for Gabriel Jesus, and great timing for him and for Arsenal with the January transfer window right around the corner, and that looking like a difficult market. Having Jesus who can contribute, who can score goals, huge boost, especially with so many games right now. What else to say? Yeah, I think with Havertz and Jesus, Arsenal had that attacking threat, had that attacking presence, but Palace did seem to play through us at times, and we were our own worst enemies, giving the ball away and build up on occasion. Their press is good, their press is effective. Mateta's a handful. I thought David Raya really grew into the game in that respect. You know, made some important saves as it went on after his initial early mistake. And I thought, you know, it's interesting, an hour on the clock. What does Arteta do? Brings on Calafiori for Lewis Skelly. You know, a guy who's a more natural defender. Brings on Rice for Havertz. Again, more natural defensive player. To bring structure and stability, but what does Rice do? Curls in a beautiful 5th goal. Didn't necessarily see that coming, but excellent goal, and you know, good to share the goals around as well. As much as I would have liked to see Jesus score another hat-trick, good to share the goals around, and to do that without Saka, I think is a really positive step forward. Let's hope we don't have to do without him for too long. This is a big win for Arsenal, another big away win, and an important one. You know, we've got Ipswich at home on the 27th. There is a chance to build a bit of momentum here in the league, hopefully, at a time when Liverpool look a little bit shakier. Manchester City losing again to Aston Villa today. I think we can count them out of the title race. It's really Chelsea and Liverpool's results we're going to be paying most attention to over the coming weeks. This will probably be the last time I speak to you before Christmas. So just wanted to say thanks for watching all year round. Hope you have a fantastic Christmas or festive period, whatever you're celebrating, and I'll be at the Ipswich game on the 27th, so I'll speak to you then. But for now, enjoy this win, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.